Stitch by stitch, Seema tries to start a different life. After escaping her abusive husband and returning to her father's home, she says her family locked her in a room and tortured her. They didn't want a divorced daughter. So she set the room on fire.
I thought to myself, if people see the fire and smoke, the fire department will come to my rescue. I felt like I was dying anyways, but luckily I wasn't harmed by the fire.
After that, the police sent her to a safe house. But many victims of domestic abuse are far from being safe.
In theory, we have a good system that protects women. The problem is with implementation and culture. Some professionals don't have the knowledge required to identify victims of abuse, and they don't have the awareness to approach them with sensitivity.
Activists believe the system has already failed many, including 19-year-old Isra Ghraib. Her family members are accused of beating her to death, sparking uproar locally and internationally. Protesters say there is tolerance of violence against women that makes reporting abuse much more difficult. Since the beginning of the year, human rights organizations say 19 women have died in suspicious circumstances.
Protests such as these are calling upon the Palestinian Authority to stand up for women and enact a draft law that has been in the works for years that aims to provide more protection for them.
The Palestinian government responded to public pressure with a promise to adopt the law soon. The current penal law dates back to the 1960s and is criticized of being too lenient, especially when it comes to perpetrators of violence against women. The Palestinian president has previously introduced some amendments to the law, but loopholes still exist.
Promoting women's rights in Palestinian laws might be controversial in some circles of society and might provoke criticism to the PA that they try to avoid it.
Back at the house, Seema has filed for divorce and custody of her children, but she can't guarantee she'll be safe once she leaves. Nida, Ibrahim, Al Jazeera, the occupied West Bank.